Take two. Apparently I hit the time limit. I didn't realize how much stuff I had on my phone. Ooh. But like, as far as my book goes, I mean, I would dream about it, all of that kind of stuff, my friends. And there's chances are there's something like that for you. Leap before you look. Go for it. Okay? You have to go all in life, because if you're not all in, even just a little bit out is going to slow you down. It's going to hang you up. It's going to screw you up. In relationships, especially, not being all in, like 100%, that crazy person, it's going to read as dishonesty, being disingenuous, toxic, manipulative, withholding in any form, holding back in a relationship can look really nasty and toxic and disgusting. You have to go all in life, and especially in your relationships. If you go all in your relationships, yeah, you might end up hurt. You might end up with your heart broken. Chances are you've had your heart broken before and you lived. But you're doing a massive disservice to you and to your significant other and children if you have children involved. And even extended family members, because, you know, when your extended family brings in, like, you bring in a partner and they make that partner a part of the family, like, you withholding and holding back, it's super detrimental, and it's unfair to everybody involved, even if they're only involved by proxy. And when you hold back in a relationship, you're pretty much guaranteeing that it's going to fail. You can't have 100% lifelong relationship without giving it 100%. And that doesn't mean you give it 100% like all the time. There's kind of this really famous sort of saying where, like, some days maybe you're sick, you're tired, your mental health is trash. You can only give your relationship 40%. Well, your partner's going to give it their 100%. And when your partner's life is low, they're going to give it 40% and you're going to give it 100%. But the moral of the story is you got to be all in and willing to do that for somebody else. You can't hold back. Holding back in life means you're overthinking. You have to leap before you look, my friends. And now I gotta figure out how to talk about this for another like 15 minutes. Otherwise, YouTube will do bad things to me for uploading a 3-minute video. That's fine. I can totally talk about this all day. Imagine. I want you to imagine. This is actually a really important exercise. Actually, why don't you... Ooh, we're going to do this. This is going to be super fun. I love this idea. Thank you, Divine Inspiration. Leaping before we look, we're just going to do it. So grab pen, grab paper, pause this video, whatever you need to do. Hurry back. We're going to do a fun little exercise that's going to give you a bunch of clarity in your life, okay? All right, so hopefully you did that and you're ready to go. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, basically, okay? 30-ish seconds. I want you to write down on that sheet of paper, we're going to pretend you only have 6 months to live, okay? This is actually an exercise from a book. I love this book. It's called Millionaire Mindset. I would have to look at the author. I'll figure it out. Highly recommend. But basically, you go through, or no, it's not Millionaire Mindset that you go through the exercises. Magic of Self-Direction by Brian Tracy. Highly recommend. Millionaire Mindset, also good. Doesn't matter who did it, though. We're going to do it right now. So what you're going to do is I want you to pretend that you've been given 6 months to live. You're going to be in perfect health the entire 6 months. But on that very last day, the first day of the 7th month, you're going to fall over dead. Yeah, I know, it's super morbid and dark, okay? You need to write down in the next 30 seconds 5 things that you're going to do with the next 6 months that you have left to live. That's all you get, okay? You're going to be in perfect health. All of that's going to be fine, but you only have 6 months. 5 things, all right? And ready, set, go. I'm not going to give you any suggestions. We're just going to sit here and stare at each other for 30 seconds while you write down what you would do with your last 6 months on this earth. 15 seconds. You need at least 5. At least 5. If you don't have 5, you die sooner. So dark. Okay, sweet. So that was your 30 seconds. For a lot of people, you probably wrote down things about getting your affairs in order. Some people write down things about doing memoirs. Some people write down things about spending time with family. Some people write down things about, lifelong dreams. You're going to write the book. You're going to sing the song. You're going to produce the video, whatever it might be. You only have 6 months to live, perfect health. What are you doing with your life? That's the things you should be doing with your life, okay? This is a hardcore values check. And a lot of time, people write down things like, I'm going to spend time with my significant other or my family or my children. And those are things and people that they put on the back burner in everyday life. And the reality of it is you have no idea what could happen to you. So leap before you look. Go all in every area of your life. 100% in that moment 100% of the time. Can I, as a business owner, devote 100% of my day to my kid? No. But when I am with my kid, I'm 100% in that moment. The cell phone is gone. The TV is off. We are actively doing things together as a family. When I'm in business mode, I'm 100% in business mode. Leap before you look. Whatever is on that list of things that you want to do before you die, get to doing or get to dying. Leap before you look. Worst case scenario, you do the things. And I don't mean the, get your affairs in order, although I do believe everybody should have some sort of will and, whatever, just in case. Especially if you have children or a spouse. Or especially if you have, greedy-ass family members. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But, whatever it is, do that thing. Highly recommend going through The Magic of Self-Direction. Again, it's by Brian Tracy. Man is an absolute genius. Highly recommend. Same thing with Millionaire Mindset. I wish I could remember the guy's name who wrote it. But these books, I know it sounds super silly and cheesy, but they will change your life. You need to go all in life. Stop overthinking and start overdoing. Let's make that the catchphrase for 2021 or whatever year it is that you catch this in. Stop overthinking and start overdoing, okay? Life's too short to play it safe. Nobody gets out alive anyways. So you might as well do the things that you're passionate about and pursue your joy unapologetically and recklessly. All right? Big proponent of that one. So, again, to kind of sum everything up, my friends, because you're getting this in 2-ish videos, is you have to go all in your life. You have to leap before you look. If you look before you leap, then you're going to end up you're going to end up wasting so much freaking time, my friends. You're going to end up with so much fear and anxiety and stress. And you're going to end up with a lot of failed endeavors and a lot of failed relationships, because when you look before you leap, you inevitably end up holding yourself back. So, the only time in life that you should ever look before you leap is when it comes to toilet paper. You guys have a magical day. Words are hard. Hooked on Phonics works real good. Anyways, have a magical day. Go pursue your joy. Go do good recklessly. Go all in your life. And if you choose to do that, and I highly recommend it, just try it for a week. Go all in everything for a week. Pursue that dream unapologetically like a crazy person, okay? The business endeavor, the whatever, the relationship. Go all in every aspect of your life and do it for a week. Just a week. That's 7 days. You could do that, right? Okay? What happens at the end of the 7 days? It didn't work. It's gonna work, but if it doesn't, you're at the same place you started. Go all in for a week, though, and you will be amazed at how much progress you can make in even just a little bit short period of time. I can almost guarantee, though, if you go through that week and you're I didn't make any progress in any area, you didn't go all in. You were still looking before you leapt. I need you to go leap. Go start right now. Metaphorically leaping, physical leaping, whatever you need to do to get into this and get into your life and to start making life happen. Because after all, life is something that you create. It is not something that happens to you. So, I'm going to stop babbling and preaching at you guys. If you do this, if you start leaping before you look, I just drooled all over myself, cute. If you do this, drop me a comment. Even if you choose not to do it, drop me a comment and let me know why. But if you choose to do this, drop me a comment and let me know how it goes. Keep us, like, updated. Let's see how effective it is. Plus, we can start to build a community of leapers. I don't know, that's what we'll call ourselves. It's like lepers, but a lot more fun and a lot less contagious. It might be equally contagious. Anyway, squirrel. Go leap. We're gonna create a community around this. And I am super excited to see all of the magical kick-ass things that you people accomplish. Every person has a purpose. Every person is capable. We are all wildly different. Go get wildly into your life and start creating. Have a magical time, my friends.